receiving that Grammy for Flowers was like, it felt more like a Band-Aid on like a broken heart in some way. And so once I received my Grammy, I was like, look, when you Google me, it says Miley Cyrus, a Grammy award-winning artist. I'm gonna go make some of my weird shit that I like to make. And so then somehow I ended up making, the album that was experimental, but I never wanted to abandon pop music because I believe that the Beatles and Elvis and, David Bowie and Prince, like Madonna, these are all pop artists.
But it's also culture. Pop is culture.
Right.
It's not just music, it's fashion and it's film and it's visuals.
Yeah, the death of it is kind of making it a genre.
You absorb everything in your own way. Not in a Xerox, but you look at it as true art.
Thank you.
And you will stand by the art. And if the music pops, the music pops. Especially now you had the hit, you can really say that.
Thank you.
Because it's nice to bask in the hit, right? It's nice to not have to do anything and watch the music do it for you. You didn't really have to go and tour that song. People fell in love with that song and made it their own.
All these little minor moments that you don't even know, anything changes everything. And I was watching Prince do an interview and they were asking him what was his favorite song he had written. And he said, When Doves Cry. And I was like, well, Flowers is my favorite song. You're allowed to love your hits, and when you love a song that other people love, that's like the most magical, close to God feeling in the world, it's like, and so after I had Flowers, after I felt that healing, that validation that somewhere inside of me needed to feel, I really felt free to make the album that I've really been craving kind of my whole adult career to create.
Yeah, I just suddenly thought of something that's really interesting. This idea of reaching a point of validation that frees you up to make a record where your ambition and your skill set and your desire catches up to your abilities and your maturity, and you get to make this opus of what this album is, something beautiful. But to get to that, the healing is the word that keeps coming up. And I wonder whether or not Flowers, to some degree, helped you heal the 16-year-old who signed a record deal way too young and got put into this kind of canon of it's all hits from here on in, Miley. And you're like, I don't know if it is, guys. I don't know if that's who I am.